I was 20 years old and I was in the best shape of my life. The reason was that I had been training for the last several months to run the LA Marathon, and today was the day. Even though I had to wake up super early, I wasn't tired at all. The energy there was electric. There were 25,000 people crushed into the starting column, just chomping at the bit, waiting for the starter's gun to go off. I was so pumped, in fact, that I made a rookie mistake, one that they had warned us against. And that is that I had run a full minute faster than the time I had trained for 20 miles. Do you know what happens when you run that much faster than you trained after that long? Well, the adrenaline wore off. The 95-degree LA sun set in, and at mile 21, the very first sustained hill of the track came before me, and that hill was like a wall. I hit what runners call the wall, and I could barely even keep a bounce in my step. For the next 6 miles, I basically dragged myself through the streets of LA and almost collapsed across the finish line. Friends, this COVID-19 season that we're in, as many of us already know, is not a sprint, it's a marathon. But many of us, myself included, sprinted out of the gate. There was so much changing so fast, and we felt we needed to keep up, and all these opportunities were in front of us. The novelty of meeting for church online, new opportunities to serve our neighbors in fresh ways, going to Connect Group in our pajamas over Zoom. I mean, that was never a thing before. But friends, for many of us, most of us in fact, now that we're a few months in, the novelty is worn off, the excitement has faded, and we are in the valley after the rally. What do we do in a time like this? Not in the rapidly changing time, but in the long time that requires endurance. Well, the prophet Isaiah in chapter 40 gives us some words that we can run to. He says, "The Lord is the everlasting God, the creator of heaven and earth. He will not grow tired or weary, and his understanding no one can fathom. He gives strength to the weary and increases the power of the weak. Even youths grow tired and weary, and young men stumble and fall. But those who put their hope in the Lord will renew their strength. They will soar on wings like eagles. They will run and not grow weary, and they will walk and not grow faint." Friends, if you, like me, are tired, don't put your hope in government authorities or leaders. Don't put your hope in new technologies that will fix your life in some way. Don't put your hope in things going back to the way they were. If you want to run and not grow weary, put your hope in the Lord, because his strength never fades, and he is eager to give it to you. If you want to finish this race without sacrificing your body and soul, without collapsing across the finish line, put your hope in the Lord. Tell him every day, I want to encourage you, tell him every day that you trust him with the uncertainties in your life, and watch him renew your strength.